In a bustling city, there lived a student named Arav. He was bright and curious, but had one weakness: avoided challenges. His parents had worked hard to provide him with the best education, the latest gadgets, and a comfortable life. As a result, Arav never had to struggle, and he always looked for the easy way out. Arav attended a prestigious school where he excelled in theory but lacked perseverance. Whenever he faced a difficult subject, he would give up quickly. If he did not understand a math problem, he would skip it. If an essay was too long, he would copy from the internet. His parents, proud of his grades, never realized that he was avoiding real learning. His teachers often said, "Arav is intelligent, but he doesn't push himself." However, Arav never took their words seriously. He believed that as long as he passed his exams, he would be fine. One day, a new teacher named Mr. Khanna joined the school. He was strict but fair and believed in true learning. One morning, he wrote a single sentence on the board: "If you want to find success, you must first lose comfort." The students stared at the sentence, confused. Mr. Khanna continued, "Next week, we will have a special exam. It will be unlike any test you've taken before. Be prepared." Arav was not worried. He thought, "I always manage somehow." But when the exam began, he was shocked. The questions were not from textbooks. They required critical thinking, problem solving, and creativity. Arav stared at the paper, unable to answer most of the questions. At the end of the test, he noticed the final question: "What have you learned from this experience?" Arav hesitated, then wrote, "I was unprepared because I always stayed in my comfort zone." When the results came, Arav failed for the first time in his life. He was humiliated. His parents were disappointed, and his classmates were surprised. It was a wake-up call. Mr. Khanna called Arav to his office. "You are smart, but you rely too much on comfort," he said. "Success does not come from taking shortcuts. It comes from effort and persistence." Arav listened carefully. "But how do I change?" he asked. "By destroying the comfort that holds you back," Mr. Khanna said. "From today, challenge yourself. If something is difficult, work harder instead of giving up. Struggle is the path to real success." Arav decided to change. He stopped avoiding difficult subjects and started practicing them more. Instead of copying assignments, he put in the effort to understand them. He woke up early to study, asked teachers for help, and spent time improving his weak areas. At first, it was frustrating. His mind wanted to take the easy way out, but he reminded himself of Mr. Khanna's words. Slowly, he began to enjoy the process of learning. Months passed. Arav's grades improved, but more importantly, his confidence grew. He no longer feared challenges, he embraced them. At the end of the year, another special exam was held. This time, Arav was ready. He approached each question with patience and strategy. When the results were announced, he was among the top scorers. At the bottom of his paper, Mr. Khanna had written, "You have found success because you were willing to lose comfort." Arav smiled. He had destroyed his false comfort and found the strength to grow. From that day on, he never looked for shortcuts again. Moral: growth begins where comfort ends. Hard work and perseverance lead to true success.